What's up everyone? I have a 5 Praying Mantis victory for today. This is once again done using the infinite combo, and I promise I'm not addicted. This is probably the last video of this kind that I will upload for a long time. I have done some other 5 of a kinds using this method, but I just ultimately don't find it super satisfying, so I think I'll cut back on it a little bit. For now though, let's enjoy this 5 of a kind that we're about to achieve. Praying Mantis is one of the more difficult pets to get the 5 of a kind of, because if you're not aware, the ability of the Praying Mantis is that it gets to feint the units that are adjacent to it. So if you put it in the middle, it's going to take out 2 units, but if you put it at the front or at the back, it's going to take out only a single unit, and it's going to gain +2/+2. And when you're going for 5 of a kind Mantis, the gist is that you only have a single turn to do it, because if you get to the start of the next turn, you're just going to lose immediately, because all 5 Mantises are going to cannibalize each other. So yeah, we'll take it easy, we'll take it slow. For now we're just trying to get to that point in the game though, where we have to transition. And actually kind of a curious team that we lose to, a porcupine that has been fed multiple broccolis. Whatever the case though, we do find the first mantis right here, but I don't think it's necessary for us to take it, yeah. I think it could have been maybe synergistic with the secretary bird, and because when you put a pill as well as the effect of the Praying Mantis, you get a permanent buff from the secretary bird. But I would rather use summons instead and just buff something and have the tempo that way. Unfortunately though, I think we'll be losing this time because they're running a hippo. And yeah, the buffs are not good enough, even though we came pretty close there. Whatever the case though, we have not lost yet, we still have 3 hearts remaining, and as long as we get to the late game with only a single heart remaining, I think we'll be fine. For now I'm just setting up for levels, and as you already know, turn 7 is very important because we can find both wolf and alpaca, both of which are going to be very useful for setting up the combo. And this is one of the rare scenarios actually where we didn't get to find a weasel, or at least we didn't choose to invest in a weasel, so we don't have any extra gold to work with, so we will need to be a little bit lucky in order to get everything that we need. Unfortunately here this level up is kind of sucky for us. Nyao could be good, but I choose to invest in crows and blobfish instead, and maybe hoping for yet another level up. In the meantime, it's looking kinda scary right here, but maybe we will win? Yeah, actually the stats on the secretary bird just barely being good enough because the ant landed exactly there. But thankfully we do level up into a wolf, we even have a crow buy-sell, so we can even give it a chocolate. I'm using the avocado first. I don't know if using chocolate or avocado was the better play there, you can let me know in the comments. But for now, because they took out the secretary bird right there with the crocodile, it's going to be pretty close and we actually draw, otherwise it would have been a convincing victory right there. But yeah, we'll just choose to invest in the wolf. I'm selling the sturgeon for an eagle. I don't know if it's the proper play or not, but I just like eagle. And especially if we find the pill, it's going to be super useful because we can potentially find a pteranodon from it, which is another one of the puzzle pieces that we need. Here we're hoping for a victory, and I think we'll be able to get it, even though our opponent is running summons as well. They do not have the secretary bird, but you can see it's kinda close regardless. Whatever the case though, we have the blobfish frozen. We're hoping for either pills or chocolates in the shop, or just straight up wolves. But this turn you can see kind of not super lucky. At least we did get a level up on the anteater, which powers up our team a little bit. But what we really need are levels on the wolf as well as the pteranodon. Here we might be losing. Actually the eagle did spit out the pteranodon right there, but because it was mid-battle it wasn't that useful. Whatever the case though, we'll continue the search. we actually do find the pill, but I choose to look for chocolates first. And thankfully we do find the pteranodon in the shop, so that's at least sorted out. We need a single more experience on the wolf and the pill and we'll be good after that. Hopefully we don't lose in the meantime. Yet another eagle spawns out of the yet another pteranodon spawns out of the eagle. I got my things mixed up there. But yeah, sadly we lose. But here we go, the wolf has been acquired. We even got a pteranodon from the level up, and all that we need now is a pill, which we find on the almost last row. So yeah, we'll transition into the infinite gold combo now. You can see I'm starting it up right here, and we'll do a little bit of a time skip because as always this thing takes like 20 to 30 minutes to complete. But yeah, you can see here we have actually even skipped ahead a single turn because we actually dropped the combo and we had to resume it on the next turn, which is kind of unfortunate. But yeah, you can see I'm transitioning off the pteranodon now, and soon I will be transitioning off the wolf as well. We have acquired a single mantis as well as one other in the shop. And we have 4 wins left to go, so we can't really go for the 5 of a kind from this turn, but we can at least put 2 of them in the team, which is going to be what I'm hoping for. First, let us get a pill for the wolf though, so we actually do get all the gold out of it. We are going to be rolling a little bit, and you can see this is what it's been like for 30 minutes or something when you keep rolling for the infinite gold combo. Just doing this over and over again and selling pigs and hoping for cans and stuff like that. Actually, maybe I should have taken this out of the video, but I thought it would be kind of nice for you to see just a glimpse of what the combo is behind the scenes, because I usually either speed this up or just entirely skip it. But yeah, you can see we have found all of the mantises and they are in the shop. We don't have the luxury to put all of them in, but I think now I will be comfortable enough to peel the wolf for real. And we can just have the double mantis and we'll put other 50-50s on the team. Yeah, you can see it's kind of difficult to say goodbye to the wolf when it has gotten you to a 50-50 shop like that, but here we go, it has been peeled, there's no going back. We're taking the Praying Mantis now. And honestly, I think this team by itself is good enough to win on turn 13, but just to make sure I decide to put in a leopard, and I think I'll take even another one if the shop gives it to me, but with 2 slots only available it's going to be kind of difficult to get what you want. Hamster is also pretty decent because it gives you some extra rolls to hopefully find something useful in the shop. We did find yet another leopard though, so yeah, we'll be super happy about this. I don't know if it's worth it to replace the lemon with a melon at this stage, because I think both of them are kind of similarly useful in my opinion, so maybe I'll just freeze the melons for the future mantises that are chilling in the shop. For now, I think I might transition into the 5th leopard, or like the 5th 50-50, that is also a leopard. Or I might not, I might keep the team as it is because I'm kind of confident that this is going to be winning on turn 13, but yeah, you can see I put in a blobfish instead, and thankfully I do find yet another leopard. I can even end turn right there and give 9 gold back to the shop. I decided to roll it down though. There is a legend going around that a slot can spawn even if your entire shop is frozen, so I decided to test my luck right there. And yeah, you can see we easily defeat the opponent even though they had several skunks, and we'll be fine. We even get a level up, maybe into another leopard. Leopard, oyster, all good level ups, but we do actually get a tapir right here, which I think is also pretty decent, because like evil mantis feigns a tapir, it has a chance of spawning yet another mantis, which is kinda good. I want all of them to be level 2 at the very least because it's aesthetically pleasing. I don't think we'll get to that stage though, unfortunately. But yeah, for now you can see I really don't know what I want to be using my gold on. I even think it's a little bit of a misplay to be freezing the oyster right there, because we would rather find yet another leopard to replace. Whatever the case though, we hop into battle, which will definitely be winning. Yep, you can see the poor players that are playing normally just have like 20 worth of stats on their teams. Whatever the case though, we get to sack 2 more 50/50s to the graveyard, and we get yet another Mantis, which I guess we'll stack onto the front line so we can make it level 1.5. It's really sad that we really don't have the opportunity to put the last 3 Mantises in the team. It would have been good to put at least one of them in so I can also give them equipment and hopefully get the 2 or even 3 of them kitted up. I don't think it's necessary though, but you can see this team is kind of posing a threat right here. They have 4 50/50s basically, and some of them with equipment as well. Thankfully we do win right there, and we're nearing the final round. I actually think this is the final round. It will just take a while for us to transition into the 5 of a kind. You can see we'll buy the Mantises, we'll sell the leopard, we'll even give one of them equipment, and this is going to be the run. I really hope you enjoyed, and if you did, I hope that you like, sub, know the generic stuff, and I'll talk to you next time. Take care.